Nous vaincrons. Nous vaincrons. Nous vaincrons. Nous vaincrons. Nous vaincrons. Nous vaincrons.
Vive Africa.
Vive Africa.
Vive Ghana.
Vive Ghana.
Vive Africa.
Vive Africa.
Vive Ghana.
Vive Ghana.
Vive IS.
Vive IS. Nous vaincrons.
Together as one continent. Yes, Ibrahim Traore is actually a reincarnation of those forebearers who believe in the unity of Africa.
Yes.
And the opportunities that we have as Africans can be used in the interest of the people. Yes. So Ibrahim Traore, as he stands for Africa, we stand with him and we say that enough is enough. And I always say the youth of Africa, the fear and carrying in the fear of the imperialists is the acceptance of colonialism. We will never continue this.
Never.
We are going to rise up and say enough is enough.
Never.
We rise up together, no matter our numbers. We are making our statement to the world that enough is enough. We don't need nobody. And let's take this, that America always come in and say that they are ready to come and defend Africa. They are not ready to save Africa. When they said they were going to save Libya, today let's go to Libya and compare Libya to that of when Omar Gaddafi was ruling Libya, and we'll find out the differences. Today, Libya is in tatters. Libya is going down. Right now that we have seen another leader in Africa rising up to serve the interests of the people, America is back again. If America wants to save somebody, they can go to South Sudan. If America wants to save somebody, they can go to Congo. If America indeed want to save themselves, it will be better off than they coming to save Burkina. No Burkina Bay is saying that they need their help and they should go out of Burkina. That's what we are saying.
Thank you very much.
Amanja.
Okay. So yam sangese ya tunno mabiga sen Ghanien. A Ghanien là dans zakar parole ton wili Burkina BM. Wili tika Burkina Balié. Ibrahim Traoré c'est pas seulement pour le Burkina Faso, mais c'est pour toute l'Afrique. A ibe ya woto. A ibe ka Burkina BM Balié. Ibe ka Burkina BM Balié. Ibe ya Ghana, ibe ya Burkina. A ibe ya Afrique gilli. Donc yam sangese. On précare. Zakar ko sa côté. La bam touma, la bam be kané tonno. Ba otone. Donc yam ka bino forcé.
A ibe ya dinu won fa gilli na.
Ya otone.
Ya dinu won fa gilli na ba.
Ibe ya dinu gilli na.
Ya faada.
Ya faada.
Ghana ma yela be ya. Ibe is a vision of Africa. It is our time. We are going to emancipate ourselves from mental slavery. We are not going to give them chance again. It is our time for us to let them know we are one family. One Africa, one nation, one family. We are one family together. Say no to oppressors rule. Every youth of Africa should rise and stand against oppressors rule. Enough is enough of the Western world. We can deal with our own problem and we can take care of our own self. Enough is enough. Every African youth should rise up. Every African youth should rise up. It is time for us to do what? To rise up. Against the Western world. So African youth to rise up. It is time for us to do what? To gain back our power in Africa. Africa unite. Africa unite. Africa unite.
Staying in Ghana, and our brothers and sisters from Ghana, and the whole rest of the Africa, Jamaica, the whole West African countries, and across the world. We are here to deliver you a message, to send it to Burkina, to Mr. Ibrahim Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso, to know that the fight that is in Burkina is about Burkina. This is the time Africans must come together as one people, as one nation, and take their destiny in their hands. So we are here with various groups. I'm coming to read the message that you deliver to His Excellency Ibrahim Traoré, and after that, our friends, youth, mothers, various organizations will also take the floor and show you how they help Burkina and the whole Africa, because we don't want what has happened to Kwame Nkrumah, Patrice Lumumba, Thomas Sankara. We don't want that it should happen again to Ibrahim Traore. No. We don't want it should happen to any leader in Africa fighting for the goodness of Africa. That's why we are here today. And we stand back on our president. We are really fighting for Africa. And anybody who try will meet us on this way. So, Your Excellency, it's going to be a short message. Message of support from the Burkina community in Accra, in Ghana, with his friends. The Burkina community living in Ghana, in all his components, with his friend, express his full support for President Ibrahim Traoré, who is in fight for greater sovereignty in Burkina Faso, the IAS, and for all the Africa. La patrie ou la mort, nous vaincrons.
Democracy in Ghana, we don't want democracy in Africa. We want liberation. We all you are not ready for fight. You can leave our country. We are ready for fight. No more democracy. We are ready for everything. No more slave master.
No more slave master.
No more slave master.
No more slave master. Traoré is a hero. Traoré.
Excellence, Monsieur le Président.
No democracy.
Free Africa. Hands off Traoré.
Ibrahim Traoré du Burkina Faso, nous transmettons ce message ici à son Excellence, Monsieur l'ambassadeur du Burkina, auprès du Ghana, du Togo et du Bénin, qui vous sera transmis. Vous vous rappelez quand vous étiez ici pendant l'investiture du président John Mahama, on a cessé de vous répéter un seul message. Never give up.
Yes. On est la paix.
Never give up.
Yes.
C'est pour ça aujourd'hui on est là, Excellence, Monsieur l'ambassadeur. La communauté burkinabé vivant au Ghana, à travers toutes ses composantes et ses amis ghanéens et amis de toute l'Afrique, vous réitère le soutien inconditionnel au président Ibrahim Traoré du Burkina Faso. Une fois de plus, nous mettons en garde les fourmis écervelées de par le monde entier.
Yes. Yes.
La patrie ou la mort, nous vaincrons.
Vive Ibrahim Traoré, vive Poutine, vive l'Afrique.
Excellence.
Africa.
Hold this for me. I want to give him the...
L'Afrique aux Africains.
Let's go back. Let's stay where we are. Let's stay where we are. Just stay where you are. You get it.
Le micro. Okay. Brothers and sisters, we are very warm to welcome you here. We are very happy, and we know that from now we are one nation, one people, one Africa. Somewhere somebody is saying America first. We are saying Africa first. Africa first. Africa first. Africa first. Okay. So we are going to give the floor to all our friends who have come here organizations and youth, women, to also give one word. So we are calling African Diaspora 126 plus. Mr. Yao. African 126 plus. All right, mommy.
Yes, sir.
You have the mic. We are listening to you.
Viva Ghana.
Viva.
Viva. Ibrahim tourist, yes?
Viva.
I came to Africa. I was in America. I am 63 years old. I came to Africa when I was 53. I just learned about Burkina Faso the last, I guess, year and a half. The last year and a half, I just learned about Burkina Faso. And I can only say all of my life I've been an activist for black people, whether in America, whether Europe, whether Germany, whether any place in the world for black people, because we've suffered terribly over the world, yes? Especially in America. And we feel like Americans, black Americans that's been born in America, not by choice, right? Because we were sold out. So the only people that's able to really stand up to America is us, all right? We have to unite. We're no different. Don't single us, oh, you African American, you this, no. I am black, just like you are, okay? We have to unite. There can't be no separation between America, Africa, Germany, France. We're all this color. This color is what they hate, okay? This is what they hate. This color right here, it has nothing to do with Africa. It has nothing to do with Germany, okay? Give thanks.
On appelle le représentant des étudiants burkinabés de venir donner son
So this is African diaspora.
Eddie?
Tap on the screen. Tap on the screen.
I'm coming. Eddie.
If you move on, then go close there.
The embassy of Burkina here in Ghana.
After you will take Eddie, focus Eddie.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
You're not concerned about that?
No, I'm coming. You see, let us not, as media, sometimes let it look as if we are against what we are saying. Even most of us as media support what he's doing. We need leaders in Africa, not tyrants. We don't need, puppets. We don't need stooges. We don't need people who come in the name of coming to, be there for the people. But when they claim the office we give to them, they rise on our shoulders and let us know that we are slaves in the modern days of no slavery.
But let me chip in this.
Whether he came out of whatever you might call it, he is actually serving the people.
He's doing the right
leadership.
If that is why we call it dictatorship, then that is what we need in Africa. Everything is free. At a point in time, you see he's putting some things in place, good policies in place. But there's some who are concerned the fact that things should go on to the court. He will need some sort of funds later on. I don't know if you were some of these comments.
See, you're talking about funds.
The fact is, maybe from tertiary education is free. This is free. They have all the
I'm coming. We can have whichever opinions we want to have, but if and when there is a will, there is a way. As far as he has started it, if the Americans 400 years ago was able to think about making their country a better place for them today, that if we want to come there, they will need us to go through, embassies and be begging and be going to churches to make sure we get to their land. We are telling them that we are ready to do it today and we don't need them. If they were able to do it, we can do it. If they were able to do it with us, we are ready to do it for us. Nobody here can tell us that in the days of slavery, when they were sending our people through the Mediterranean Sea, they were going there to go and be taking pictures and selfies. No, they were going there to dig holes and lay lines for railways to be built. And today, the same youth are in Africa. We don't want them to use the Mediterranean Sea again to go and enslave themselves. We want them to build our own continent.
This is more like the type of leadership as an Africans we've been craving for, but we've not gotten it like this.
I love what you just said. We've been. That means you even love it. That means you even love it.
So this is what you want.
No, that is what we want.
You don't want it.
You are part of us. Are you not happy that after independence of Burkina Faso, of all the tomatoes they have been exporting, of all the gold, of all the resources, Burkina Faso, of all the resources Burkina Faso have, they've not been able to build even more than 5,000 kilometers of road. Today, as we are speaking, when our politicians go around building first coach, second coach roads, he is building asphalted overland roads. How many years? And today, the person that is building roads, the person that is giving hope to the people, we have some people coming from nowhere to tell them that, you know what, we are ready to give you life. In fact, if they want to give life, they should go to Congo, they should go to South Sudan, they should go there, and the mess they caused there, they should go and put it together and take it back to their country. Enough is enough. We are ready to rise up and say enough is enough. It is now. They can never keep us in the fear or the circles of imperialism. No way. We are ready to detach ourselves and say enough is enough. And this is the time that African youth need to read through the lines and see and realize the truth. The same way they did to Nkrumah, they use the same people. And this is a warning that goes to all African leaders, that they sit back and allow themselves to be used by the imperialists. Anytime there has been any elimination of any African good leader, it is great. They use our own people against us.
Just as they are doing right now in Ivory Coast.
But now we have to send a strong warning to the Ivory Coast leader, the president of Ivory Coast. If you are a brother and you sit down with our enemy, you become our enemy. Simple. Not our brother again. Warning to them. Warning to them. And we are sending a strong warning to the president of Ghana to send a strong warning as far as diplomacy is concerned to the president and the consulate of Ghana for Ivory Coast that enough is enough. We are never going to sit down and allow this to happen again. If we believe in African unification, if we celebrate 6th March, which is our independence, that Nkrumah actually linked it to the total liberation of Africa, we are saying today that as he is a president, he should respect that quote of Nkrumah and also believe in the vision of Nkrumah by sending a message to the Ivorian president that, my brother, you are stepping on the toes of the lion. Don't do this as a brother, because if you do, we are never going to sit back and watch you. If we can't get hold of you, you have your families. Start coming after them. Tell them we are coming.
Tell them we are coming. If you are a brother, you are a brother.
To the President of the Republic of Ghana, if they can assassinate Captain Ibrahim Traore without the youth of being protecting Captain, it means they can assassinate him. And I repeat several times that if we in Ghana here are protecting somebody from another land, what about you, the President of the Republic of Ghana? We are 100% ever ready to protect you. Whatever good work you want to do for your continent, your country, go ahead and do it. As a youth of the continent, during the time of Kwame Nkrumah, that the youth were sleeping and they do whatever they do to Kwame Nkrumah. This time around, if John Dramani Mahama want to come out from his hat and do it for the Republic of Ghana, no West and America can do anything to him, because the youth of Africa, we are protecting somebody from Burkina Faso. We can protect him. This is not the time of Nkrumah. This is not the time of Patrice Lumumba. This is not the time of Thomas Sankara. Let me tell you something. This Western America, they are very extra vigilant. At the time when Gaddafi was giving free education to people in Libya, that is where they told us Gaddafi is a dictator.
Oh yes.
At the time Gaddafi was giving people apartment to sleep without paying, that is where they told us Gaddafi is a dictator. Let me tell you, it takes African Caribbeans to make a only telephone call for $500 million US for just a single year. It takes Gaddafi to put up $300 million when other African countries are putting up $100 million. They still told us Gaddafi is a dictator. When Gaddafi was telling Africans to have African Development Bank, that we don't have anything to do with the IMF, we don't have anything to do with the World Bank, that is where they were telling us that Gaddafi is a dictator. That time, we were not having the media to see what Gaddafi was doing. By today, on top of Captain Ibrahim Traore, we were having the media. We can see what he's doing, and we are ever ready to protect every good leader of the soil who stand up for the people. The time is now to save our good leaders.
leader. Time is now to protect even my president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Let me tell you, the whole West Africa is the only person who is standing for Captain Ibrahim Traore. If you don't know, the whole of West Africa, the only president that is standing for Captain Ibrahim Traore is the President of the Republic of Ghana. We are pleading on him as we are calling on another massive protest on the 25th of May, which is the African Union Day, is to give us a massive support so that we can do that in image to protect himself. Together we can do it. Africa, this is our season to take our continent. The time is now.
A lot of people are asking this question. I've gotten more than 4 or 5 of this question. Now, don't we think that whatever we are doing is going to incite coup because this president actually came out of revolution or whatever? What I'm saying is that if you're a leader in Africa now, nobody is actually going to go after leaders who are actually serving the interests of their people. What Ibrahim Traore has exhibited has shown that leaders can be for their people. Today, when you go to Burkina, they still have bad roads. There are places that they don't have light, but they are happy because they know it's in progress. We need the leaders of our continent to start giving their people the kind of leadership that actually gave them the resilience to vote for them to come and lead them. It is not for them to come and make themselves happy, be there for their president just like our previous government did by putting his government, his people, his family on top of everything we're doing in this country. So we are sending this. It's an advice to any leader and an advice to the president of this country right now, Ibrahim Mahama, John Dramani Mahama, that he served the people and served them right. Eyes are watching, ears are listening. It's an advice to everyone. When you sit somewhere and you're hungry and you see your neighbor has started eating out of the same field of which we could have all fed from, we will start rising up. When the people of this country started going through hunger, they will rise up with the pain. And the people that will rise up, the people are ready to defend them. Don't allow this to happen, Mr. President. Let us lead the people and lead them for their interest and not for the interest of our political parties and for our own future and that of our children. So those people asking these questions, that don't you think this can also incite a lot of people to rise up? This is not going to incite anything when the leadership start thinking for the people. Exactly. We need leadership. And when you start leading like a leader and they want to come after you, it is not only going to be Ghana and RAF that will stand for President John Dramani Mahama. The youth will rise up and defend you. The youth of Africa will rise up and defend you. The youth of the Caribbean and the entire world, as far as you're a black man, will defend you. Just as we are defending Ibrahim Traore now. Ibrahim Traore is not in our country, but we stand with him strongly because he's actually paving the way for we to see that Africa can be led by Africans and it will be good. We have more of Ibrahim Traore within us, but the fear of the imperialists, the shackles of imperialism is what has kept us in the fear that we keep cowering in. And we are saying enough is enough. Just as much as some of our ancestors, even when they were sailing them out of the oceans, out of the shores of our continent, they still resisted and spoke up. We are out of the shackles now and will continue to speak to liberate the minds of our fellow youth. It is us now. Africa can be led right. We can do it. We can enjoy the better lives that we go out there to be enslaved with. We can build it. I don't mind being enslaved in my own continent to build my continent for the next generation that will come after me. But when I leave here and go and be a slave in someone's country, it hurts. The worst of it is when you go and struggle with your mind, with your hands and everything within you. You can't even send the sweat that you work for to your own country. It is them that decide how much you send into your country. But when they come here, they do as they please. When they are going, they carry as they want. These people want us to come to their embassies and be begging them for we to come and be slaves in their own countries. In fact, if they want to help us, we are begging them that the help we need them to do now is to stay away from our affairs, because we are ready to rise up and fight through the struggles and make it on our own. African unity now, and we'll do it. That Berlin conference that divided us as a continent, we are going to also sit down and recollect to the past what Nkrumah told us in Ethiopia, that if you don't come together, we will suffer together one day. I think that one was a prophecy. And today, we are not only experiencing the history, we are living with the history. And we are not going to allow this. We shouldn't only be on social media, we shouldn't only be in our rooms and be trumpeting that we stand with Traore. We are doing this together. And as I tell you people here, we are not only going to do this here, if the call comes for we to join the struggle in Burkina, we are ready to raise the flag high. Arise Africa.
I want to speak small.
Just to add to what Rafa said.
Salam alaikum. Ton beka Burkina nyinga. A ibe nyinga ton beka lembeka Afrika nyinga. La Afrika ka Afrika faye. Afrika ni wen san pass America zuga ba manuka pass. Yes. Ni cheben pass mbe ibe zugu nkani ya alsa ba mara ton ngomda. Na ba nyinga wallahi a ibe a odd budara soma mbingi wallahi ton be ko nya yuba be ko wallahi ton we budara ma taban pare panye wallahi a ibe nyinga libi a sire nyinga ton bora ka nere ka bumbi ka arzekinge ka aligdinga ya asira zugu ambe Africa and that of Africa jilla ibe ka Burkina nabo ya Africa jilla naba Europe na mabunya kunusu America nyaka nugu mbatona ibe naba nyinga wallahi ni san sisa iba sisa Africa ni sembe Africa jilla wallahi beto ni fanya ka nugu la ba ibe a ibe tuma nabi agusi asanga ba agusi ara samsminge nabi yoton ba ibe jebu da fa ka fam yit Burkina o labsaka sire nyinga hadi dila ngomna a John Dramani Mahama bebewa mbeka mosa aja ibe tumda ntumbeto youth board we na man ko youth because youth vote to wa youth bondina mandi ko youth raje tasala out no raje America kom do for be America tinga no ube Britain tinga no youth for be Ghana tom Ghana ni sambo ton ko niba beto a ibe support ibe runda support ibe bewo ibe yungo mbe azumuto hadwa wakati tuabu gomdamwe a ibe sama red board rasa ba gole e watame wallahi ina wa ba ye ina changa bi ya sire zugu inshallah e be ayibe pore
what that message meant is that it is time for the United States to go and liberate the people of Burkina Faso, just as they used Gaddafi and said they are going to liberate the people of Libya because Gaddafi is a dictator. Gaddafi is unaliving his people. Gaddafi is this and that. And they use that narrative as the ground where they work on and then unalive Gaddafi. Those days are past. Immediately, General Lanley that make that statement, we knew that America is planning to go there. To go and cause havoc, not to help the people. So we are sending them the message. Hands off. Exactly. Hands off Burkina Faso. That is our message. Hands off AES. Hands off Sahel. The United States will handle their house issue. Simple. When this man, under the democratic regime, Burkina Faso, can you imagine? Only 3,000 kilometers of road is completed in Burkina Faso. No factory, no nothing. This man came to power within a space of 2 years. We have factories everywhere. If he's not in the farm with the women, he is on the field cutting sword for a new tomato factory, or he is inaugurating a new one, or he is with the soldiers on the field. We know what is happening. Let the imperialists understand that this is the days when Africans, they are awake. The days where Gaddafi was unalive through manipulation is over. The days where Congo, the Prime Minister of Congo, Patrice Lumumba, was assassinated is over. The days where they used the Ghanaians to manipulated the youth of Ghanaians against Kwame Nkrumah is over. We are saying that enough is enough. We are standing with Captain Ibrahim Traore, Abdurrahman Tiani, and Philip Guetta. No hand should touch them. That's the message. Nous vaincrons. Nous vaincrons. Nous vaincrons. Nous vaincrons. Let me make something clear here. You see, this was what Thomas Sankara was chanting those days before they took him out. He was saying that les impérialistes, it means the imperialists, they should go down. La révolution, the revolution should go up. So when you see in the news and the Burkinabe people are shouting Ibe, it simply means IB. Ibrahim Traore. So they use the I as E. Yeah. So Ibe, 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 Ibe. Les impérialistes, les impérialistes, les impérialistes, la révolution, la révolution. Vive la AES, vive la AES, vive la AES, vive Capitaine Ibrahim Traoré, vive Ibrahim Traoré, vive Ibrahim Traoré. Ibe, 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 Ibe. Révolution. La révolution, la révolution, la révolution, les impérialistes, les impérialistes. Thank you.
Other African leaders, that what we are doing for Captain Ibrahim Traoré, we are not doing only to support him. He's telling all African leaders, if they do good work, we are ever ready to support them. Any good leader who works for the interest of the people, with the youth of Africa, we are ever ready to support them. If you do the wrong thing, we are going to say. If you do the right thing, we are ever ready to support you. Listen to me. What they are telling you is that if they assassinate Captain Ibrahim Traoré, you the youth of Ghana, they are warning you that your leader cannot develop your country. Yes, exactly. If they assassinate Captain Ibrahim Traoré, what they are telling you in Niger, whatever, apart from Burkina Faso, they are telling you that your leaders cannot work for you. So if we can protect Captain Ibrahim Traoré, we can get over millions of Captain Ibrahim Traoré out of Africa. Yes. This is the time to protect the good leaders of our country. The time is now. Africa is now. The time is now. Together, Africa, we can develop our country.
Let me add something right here to the African leaders. We know that when you take office, you have some papers that you sign there that bind your neck. You can't speak. You can't do anything. We are telling you that we are here for you. These are the days where we have information. Speak up. Yes, sir. Speak up. Captain Ibrahim Traoré have gotten to this level and have this support because he carried the people along. Yes, sir. He communicates with them every plan of the enemy, whatever papers are there for him to sign. He put everything out. So the youth are supporting him. Speak up. We will support you. Yes. That's right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The time is now.
Huh? Of course, of course.
Okay. So please, why are you here today?
I'm here today to support the movement. I think it's great what's going on around the world. I'm from Germany personally.
Okay,
I'm just here.
Germany.
Yeah, I'm here for vacation. Okay. And I heard about the protest today. I was looking online. I couldn't find it, but I heard about it like an hour ago. I took an Uber and I went here from my place where I stay because I think it's very important to bring up the energy to fight for what is right and to protect this great guy, Ibrahim Traoré. Yeah, and I think what is also important to know that we Africans, we have to stick together. Like no matter if you're Ghanaian, Ethiopian, Nigerian, Congolese, wherever you're from, we have to stick together as one and fight the ones who are trying to bring us down. Okay. You know, and also that our leaders will start also helping us to achieve that, you know, to also help to protect this great man and the vision that he has for the people of Africa. Yeah, so I think that is very important. We have to stick together, we have to work together, we have to get informed. The young children, the kids from this young age, they have to grow up knowing what is really going on. You know, what really the West is doing, what they have been doing, and how they try to keep Africa down. Because I see Africa is a very welcoming place. Every time I come here and I see how people treat foreigners, but when you come to Europe, trust me, you will not be treated very well, you know. So, yeah, I think it's very important to know that and to know that Africans have to work together because there's no other way around it. We have to work together, we have to stick together, we have to fight strong, and we have to keep informing each other what's going on. Yeah, so that's why I'm here.
All right. So which country are you from?
I'm from, I'm half Nigerian, okay. Yeah, half German, but I stay in Germany.
Okay.
Yes. and I come to Ghana very often, and that's my vacation time here.
Okay, so how often do you come to Ghana?
This is my 4th time now.
It's your 4th time?
Yeah.
Okay, you normally come here for vacation?
Yeah, for vacation, but I stayed here one time for 3 months. Yeah, that was the longest time, but now I'm just here for short vacation. I'm becoming a nurse, so I only have like a few weeks off where I'm now here, and then I'm going back to school.
Okay, so how do you see Ghana?
I love Ghana. You know what I love about here? I feel very much home. Okay. Even though I know I'm a foreigner to this country, but I don't feel treated that way. You know, okay. I go into the taxi, the person say, "Oh, welcome, sister. How are you?" You know, when I'm around in Germany, they don't accept me as one of them. You know, okay. So to see people, the African people here, welcoming, you know, the culture they share, they're so helpful. In my own country, they don't really care how the people care here. Okay. So that's what I really like, yeah. Right. And I just love the people, I love the vibe, I love the weather, the food, everything. Okay. Everything is nice.
So which food have you tried in Ghana here?
Oh, one of my favorites is red. Definitely, I love beans. See, I like contemporary stew. I love that. Yeah, okay. And I love fufu with groundnut soup.
Wow.
Yes, so they're my 3 favorites.
Yeah. Okay.
And pineapple juice also, fresh pineapple juice. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's what. So what's that loud message that you send to the any African person that's watching you on the live stream?
Yeah, every African person. You have to support each other.
Okay.
You have to stick together. You have to know that every time you see an African person, that is your brother and this is your sister. It doesn't matter where they're from. If they're from a different country, different tribe, see them as your brother and treat them as your brother. Treat them nice. Don't fight each other and stick together for the greater goal. Yeah, we have to keep fighting the ones that want to bring us down and not be too friendly to them. Okay. But that's what I see a lot. So be strong. Don't be too friendly. Fight for what is right.
1 minute, yeah, mine is 1 minute. When you finish, give it to me, please. When you finish, please.
My first trip to Burkina Faso, which was the Upper Volta, was 44 years ago. And more recently, just in February. And I want to say, on behalf of the HUG diasporas, the historical unique group, and I'd like for you to repeat after me. After 18 countries I've been to, we are one. Can we say that? We are one. No matter what they say, we are one. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon and thank you all for coming. My name is Black Coffee and I represent the fans of Black Coffee. We read the history books where Nkrumah, Sankara and all the leaders were killed. We are here today to rewrite those history books. The new books to write will say Africans stood up to France and USA and no more leaders will be killed. Thank you.
Thank you. More than free. More than free.
Viva Burkina! Viva Burkina! Viva Ghana! Viva Africa! Viva Burkina! Viva Ghana! Viva Africa! Wajia! Wajia! La patrouille mort! La patrouille mort! 1 minute.
Assalamu alaikum. Ya sakane ya Burkina pe simbe Ghana ya sapamun na namsa zugu nan gwamnati gwamna ya bilbala tun biga Ibrahima aka ɗaya bafi
One minute.
Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Saboda Allah da Annabi kula mara bayan yaron nan in yaro na hawan itace mai kyau ana tanyan shi na ture bayan shi ya hau don yaro mai albarka ne, yaro ne mai albarka mai amfani. Ana so a juya mai baya saboda Allah wanda ya je sallah duka yayi mai addu'a yayi mai roko da patrouille ma
Rastafari Selassie Almighty God, oneness, 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 unity, strength, and power. Jah Rastafari.
His Excellency, you have to talk. L'Afrique aux Africains. L'Afrique aux Africains. L'Afrique aux Africains. En fait, maintenant, c'est fini. La récréation est terminée. Game close. L'Afrique, c'est pour nous. Les ressources, c'est pour nous. Si on veut, on va faire ce qu'on veut de ça. Eux là, on ne va pas pour eux. Mais pour nous là, c'est pour nous. Dans l'Afrique là, c'est pour nous. Dans l'Afrique, aux Africains.
Sambisi Europa, tulizeka puzum, okudiyama, na kudu Burkina Faso waiya. La basiton, ba tuso yese, il paba, il timnama, il yapa, il maramba, il balamba, timsatama. Obasa tuna wa karuna na hiyo bufa yinga ya tunne na lafiwa ya tunne na Afrika lafi l'Afrique debout l'Afrique la patura mo merci ayo 1 minute yeah hello yeah freedom you say power freedom let's do this. We can't do this without remembering those who started the struggle. In silence, 30 seconds, let's all remember those who started the struggle.
Silence.
Le silence. African struggle continues. We are here today to say we stand with Ibrahim Traore. We are here today to say African unity now. We are here today to awaken the statement made by our Sergeant Dr. Kwame Nkrumah that the independence of our state is meaningless unless it is linked with the total liberation of African continent. All our leaders has been eliminated just because we are not holding our hands together as one people. This is the time we stand together as one continent, and Ibrahim Traore has shown the way, and we are going to stand right and say enough is enough. Power! Freedom! African unity now! Ladies and gentlemen, comrades, this morning I tried to find out the meaning of Traore, and the answer I got was Roko Tower. So I tried to find out who Tower is, and he says a star. What it means is that there is a black African star that has risen, and it is important for all Africans to unite and protect that star. Like in Nkrumah, they tried to overthrow Nkrumah. They did a lot of things against Sankara and go. We should not allow that to happen to Traore. We are declaring that any the youth of Africa are awake, and we will make sure if we have to die to save this continent, we do it.
Thank you. Okay, please, let's go back and His Excellency will deliver us.
Media, go back.
Bonjour à tout le monde. Good morning, everybody. Faites du bruit. Okay. Et chers frères et sœurs, chers panafricanistes, distingués chefs traditionnels
étudiants, travailleurs, fonctionnaires représentant les institutions, chers collègues de l'ambassade, en ce jour, 30 avril, le peuple burkinabé, en accord avec les forces vives du panafricanisme, a choisi de déclarer cette journée mondiale de soutien à son excellence le président Ibrahim Traoré, président du Faso. Ce n'est pas une décision venue d'en haut, mais bien une voix venue du peuple, de la rue, des villages, des cités, aujourd'hui de la diaspora. Votre présence ici à Accra, massive et volontaire, digne, nous remplit de fierté. Elle montre que la lutte pour la souveraineté, pour la justice, pour la libération de l'Afrique ne connaît pas de frontières. Ce que vous faites aujourd'hui, c'est écrire une page de l'histoire africaine. Vous ne manifesterez pas seulement votre soutien, vous réaffirmez votre engagement envers un idéal, envers une vision, une rupture avec le système qui ont affaibli du moins notre continent pendant longtemps. Le travail que le capitaine Ibrahim Traoré fait au Burkina, ce n'est pas seulement pour le Burkina Faso. Son travail redonne espoir à toute la jeunesse africaine, je veux dire toute la jeunesse mondiale. C'est pourquoi vous êtes tous rassemblés ici pour le défendre, pour le soutenir, pour lui donner longue vie. Permettez-moi donc de saluer et de remercier avec solennité les institutions et les groupes qui ont répondu à cet appel avec force et détermination. Je salue African Diaspora 126 Plus, qui œuvre sans relâche à connecter la lutte africaine dans le monde entier. Pan-African Council, véritable sentinelle de notre conscience collective. Rastafari Council of Ghana, dont les paroles enracinées dans la spiritualité résonnent avec l'appel des peuples à la vérité et à la liberté. Les étudiants burkinabés au Ghana, porteurs d'intelligence et d'espoir. Les transitaires, chauffeurs et burkinabés de Téma, dont le travail relie nos économies et soutient nos familles. Les représentants d'institutions basées au Ghana, témoins sérieux du respect de notre État. Les fonctionnaires internationaux burkinabés qui incarnent notre compétence et notre intégrité sur la scène internationale. Les chefs coutumiers burkinabés, gardiens de nos traditions, et notre unité et notre esprit collectif, et aussi les collègues de l'ambassade qui sont là. Et votre diversité est notre force. Chaque voix aujourd'hui compte, chaque drapeau levé, chaque slogan crié, chaque main levée, en solidarité écrit une ligne de ce combat panafricain. Et je tiens ici à vous rassurer, à vous assurer solennellement, tous les messages portés ici aujourd'hui seront fidèlement transmis à son excellence le capitaine Ibrahim Traoré. Il sera informé de cette marche à Accra, de l'implication de chaque institution, de chaque association, de chaque citoyen. Il saura que la diaspora ne regarde pas de loin, mais agit, soutient et s'engage pleinement dans le processus de refondation de notre pays et de l'Afrique. Votre mobilisation donne de la force à ce qui se fait au Burkina Faso, résiste, reconstruise et protège notre dignité nationale. Vous êtes l'extension de cette force. Vous prouvez que notre peuple est uni et qu'il est prêt à faire face ensemble aux défis de notre époque. En cette journée symbolique, nous affirmons haut et fort que le peuple burkinabé est debout. L'Afrique consciente ne sera plus stoppée, plus jamais. Merci pour votre loyauté, merci pour votre courage, merci pour cette mobilisation historique à Accra ici. Que vive le Burkina Faso libre et souverain et debout. Que vive la solidarité panafricaine. Victoire au peuple. La patrie ou la mort nous vaincrons.
Please, I'm here to give you the English version of the message from the ambassador of Burkina Faso in Accra. Dear brothers and sisters, dear brothers and sisters, dear Pan-African friends, distinguished traditional chiefs, community leaders, students, workers, civil servants, institutional representatives, and dear colleagues from the Embassy of Burkina Faso. On this day, the 30th of April 2025, the people of Burkina Faso, in agreement with the driving force of Pan-Africanism, has chosen to declare this date the International Day a voice from the people, from the streets, from the villages, from the cities, and today from the diaspora. Your presence here in Accra, massive, voluntary, and dignified, fills us with pride. It shows that the struggle for sovereignty, for justice, for the liberation of Africa knows no borders. What you are doing today is writing a page in African history. You are not just demonstrating your support, you are reaffirming your commitment to an ideal, a vision, a break with the system that have weakened our continent for too long. Allow me to solemnly salute and thank the institutions and groups that have responded to the call with strength and determination. The African Diaspora 126+, which works tirelessly to connect African struggles around the world. Pan-African Council, a true sentinel of our collective Ghana, whose words, rooted in spirituality, resonate with the people's call for truth and freedom. Burkinabe students in Ghana, bearers of intelligence and hope, Burkinabe freight forwarders and drivers in Tema, whose work connects our economies and supports our families, representatives of Ghana-based institutions, witnesses to the seriousness and aspects of our state, Burkinabe international civil servants, who embody our competence and integrity on the international level. Burkinabe community, leaders, guardians of our traditions, our unity, our collective spirit. Your diversity is our strength. Every voice counts today. Every flag raised, every slogan shouted, every hand raised in solidarity writes a line in this Pan-African struggle. And I want to reassure you, to solemnly assure you, all the messages delivered here today will be faithfully transmitted to His Excellency, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. He will be informed of this march in Accra, of the involvement of each institution, each association, and citizen. He will know that the diaspora is not watching from afar, but is acting, supporting, and fully committed to the process of rebuilding our country. Your mobilization gives strength to those in Burkina Faso who are resisting, rebuilding, and protecting our national dignity. You are an extension of this strength. You prove that our people are united wherever they are and ready to face the challenges of our time together. On this symbolic day, we affirm loud and clear that the Burkinabe people are standing. A conscious Africa is on the move, and the wind of sovereignty will never stop. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for this historic mobilization. Long live Burkina Faso, free, sovereign and standing. Long live Pan-African solidarity. Victory to the people. La patrie ou la mort.
On the side of Ibrahim Traoré, Africa for the Africans. I've always been a staunch, I've always been fighting for Africa. And we from the diaspora, well, we live in Ghana now, but Jamaican flag. We from the diaspora, we want to come together with all of Africa. And that's how it should have been in the beginning. No more getting rid of us. We're all together, we're one people, we're not divided, and we stand behind Ibrahim Traoré. We just hope that the other African leaders in the other African countries come together, see what Burkina Faso is trying to do, and go behind him, do the same. If we become united, nobody can defeat us. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, let's move on to another person. For us to hear. So why are you today?
We are here to support the Captain Ibrahim Traoré because I'm from Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is mobilized to sustain Captain Ibrahim Traoré. This event is in all over of the world. Here we are near the embassy of Burkina Faso to support Captain Ibrahim Traoré, to support General Assimi Goïta, to support General Chani for what they are doing for the world, for what they are doing for black people in the world, for what they are doing for the right. Africa rising, la patrie la mort, nous vaincrons.
So Burkina people are on the live streaming, so they want you to speak in the Burkina language so they can hear you.
Nous sommes aujourd'hui face à l'ambassade du Burkina Faso au Ghana, des patriotes burkinabés, des patriotes ghanéens, des patriotes de partout dans l'Afrique, des patriotes noirs du monde entier sont sortis pour soutenir le capitaine Ibrahim Traoré pour la lutte engagée dans l'AES en collaboration avec le général Assimi Goïta, en collaboration avec le général Abdourahmane Tiani du Niger, avec la Confédération des États du Sahel. La lutte continue. Nous continuons la lutte de Thomas Sankara, nous continuons la lutte de Patrice Lumumba, nous continuons la lutte de Sékou Touré, nous continuons la lutte de Marcus Garvey, de Malcolm X et de Martin Luther King. La patrie ou la mort, nous vaincrons.
So, yes, they say whatever that you need to say in the language. So, you can see that there's some other this thing going on over here. So, la patrie la mort.
Yeah, you can see the energy.
Ni wato to windi ga ku la fa yi barka tun be kane won wa captain Ibrahim Traoré no ngluminga ya gana la tun be woto no ya yin nan sutie captain Ibrahim Traoré tan da to mana so ba ting ne tore tine ba fa no ngala me ku da bark me ne ba an sakin yin nan ton sutie captain Ibrahim Traoré wa ku la fa yi barka nari.
All right.
La patrie ou la mort, nous vaincrons.
Le capitaine Ibrahim Traoré, amana ta tonyam. So amana ta tonyam, tun sutini da tun be Accra. Le Ibrahim Traoré awam na fa abutin bisa na tuma yinga. Wengada tun kasake na sadama fa tun logo de tenya kasake. Tebe de bici salam le tun kasake, tun be aporo dunan bo bioko. Les patries ou la mort, nous vaincrons. Ayinga tun saka kum de zoyande tun ka tun bati o fa tun ken tun ka nam hade to Africa fa tun nifne ga me ma tun na puko me ya bi wa na fa tun saka me nan po pore dunna bi o ra yeta ba ma to ni ka be na le fa tun dunna e da wona songa fa gele les patries ou la mort nous vaincrons.
OK, nous sommes là ce matin pour montrer notre support au président Ibrahim Traoré pour le travail qu'il est en train d'accomplir. Vraiment, ça nous va droit au cœur. Ce qui est arrivé à nos devanciers, Kwame Nkrumah, Thomas Sankara, Patrick Lumumba, Gaddafi et plein d'autres présidents qui ont été massacrés nous ne voulons pas que ce genre de choses arrivent encore sur notre capitaine Ibrahim Traoré. Oui. Donc nous donnons sévère avertissement à tous ces leaders, soi-disant gouverneurs de l'Afrique. Nous leur disons non et non et non. Que Dieu continue à protéger le capitaine Ibrahim Traoré, et que l'Afrique avance et que l'Afrique trouve sa liberté et que l'Afrique soit libre à tout le monde entier et à toute l'Afrique, que l'Afrique se réveille, et se mette sur le pied, dit non à la France, dit non à l'Amérique et dit non au président ivoirien et au président béninois. Nous ne voulons plus les anarques des présidents. Si quelque chose touche le capitaine Ibrahim Traoré, l'Afrique entière sera debout pour le supporter. Je vous remercie.
La patrie ou la mort.
La patrie ou la mort. Nous vaincrons. Nous vaincrons.
Ya Ghana ya akara tenga. La tonnier boumninga en passe en l'oré. Comme Kourmaram Fagil Kouoto et pas mal bafié. Et vous avez tengi à Kuba. Lumbumbaram Fa Kyoto. Ya tire ba mabu labri kan tire ton Kuba Zalam. Agada Firam Fa Kouoto. Donc, ton paraka, on willigira, te bombeninga ham passe Côte d'Ivoire à maltraiter quoi sans carawan. Bantiel quand il y a bon katrin le tomber. La ton willigira, la ton paraka willigira vince. Ne refanyal sa zingi, la gouza men ne yalisba. Ba man dikre ki ton tenga. On kenna kalebe ya wen pinoy. Ton ni ba puka men. Bombeninga hambe an lera ya net fanyal za zigi balaton bangame te buyok Afrique tenga yanda yela tondo te ton tenga bum kabe te fa ya net an kenna en nam fa ya itidien ka an kawayam tenga fakatu yineri yam wata me yen tondo ton gara ba fiye en classe ton pays le plus pauvre. Talas Kemse, Yaman classe ton Talas Kemsa. Te ya boy, te ton waye liama, to ton ya talse. Talama na kar kasi sesa yeye. Bomini hambe, bahana tenga khoro. Te yam parati yike. Yam karati yike ya boy. Donc ton wili gidame, le wili gid ambassade bono Ameriki bono general la. Tabang tiri ti Burkina singa komba wateka abugule vel ka beton tenga waye Burkina sing komba wateka Amerique bugule vel ka beton tenga waye ton ka suku bumie ton ka demande ligide nan sabiye ton da de tero cash ton yora cash ton ka da tero ti bon ya cash donc ni nga anyala be salama ibe hambor be mal salam bonno banjira kapak nyeye ya tonna tenga tonna dirizama azara menga salama yam ko lezuye liraliyam yam ka lezuye yam ka lezuyase pétrole ça ne vole pas aux africains, les gaz ça ne vole pas africains. Maintenant c'est fini. C'est fini. Ce que vous avez volé là, ça va comme ça. Vous ne voyez pas comment. Merci. Vive la population. Vive les FDS. Vive les VDP. Vive Ibrahim Traoré. God bless our homeland in Burkina Faso, in Ghana, in all Africa. Thank you.
So let's get another person that is speaking.
Africa can never back down this time around because African youths are awake and even African adults are awake right now. Let them know that this is not the Africa of the 40s, the 50s and the 60s. Now the Africa of today is awake to the theatrics of the West, of the neo-colonialists, of the imperialists, and that we Africans now are ready to stand up and defend our liberators like Traoré. This time around, they are not going to sit down like the way they killed Sankara, like the way they overthrew Kwame Nkrumah, like the way they did to Lubumba, the way they did to Steve Biko, the way they did to all our heroes, like the way they did to Gaddafi, like the way they did to Mugabe and all those people who came to fight for Africa. Idi Amin. Right about now, Africans are ready to defend Africa to the fullest, to the last blood. Saying, so the West must know that this is a different ball game. It's not like the before. It's not like before again. They are now ready to stand up and fight for our real independence, our real sovereignty. It lies within us, and we're gonna stand for it. No backing down, and we shall win, because we know that Jah is with us. We fight for the truth, and who stand for the truth must win. Thank you.
So we are, what do I say? We are in support of our brothers and sisters from Burkina Faso. It's time, Africa, we have slept for far too long. We are now waking up from our slumber. You understand? Macron, Donald Trump, stay away, Ivory Coast, Alassane Ouattara, stay away from us. Ibrahim Traore is here to empower the youth, to transform Africa, not only Burkina Faso. So bombo-clad Americans, bombo-clad Westerners, pack your bags and baggage and leave African continent. We don't want you again. What you did to Gaddafi, what you did to Thomas Sankara, what you did to Nkrumah, is not going to happen again. We, the youth of Africa, we are awake now. We were sleeping, we just woke up. And beware, just be careful, be cautious on how you trade on our soil. You have to live on the soil of Africa, else I won't complete it. Macron, you know what to come to you. Donald Trump, you know what is coming. Africa, we can do our own things. We can develop ourselves. Leave our mineral resources alone. Now we are understanding that without Africa, you can't survive. Let us alone. Leave us alone. Pack your bags and leave us alone. We can manage our own affairs. Africans can manage their own affairs. Macron, Donald Trump, rule your countries, rule your Western world. Macron, rule France, and leave Africa alone. Bombo-clad Babylonians, we don't want you. Africa, it's time for us to unite. It's time for us to rise up. Rise up, Africa. Rise up, Africa. Rise up, Africa. Traoré, we are with you in spirit. Traoré, we are with you in prayer. Traoré, we are with you in body. We are with you in prayer. Inshallah, nothing is going to touch you. Nothing. We are with you everywhere. Every step of the way, we are with you. Thank you very much.
You said that I am underdeveloped country. You said that I'm a poor country. You said that there's nothing good out of me. But yes, so you don't want to leave me. Yes, so you are invading in my life. You are invading in our resources. You want to take away all whatever you have. But I want to tell you something. I want to ask you something. Have you ever seen a black man be in a white man land and told them that you are implementing some law, so stop it, or else you will kill you, or else you will do something to you? No, the world all should come together. The United Nations, the World Health Organization, the IMF, the America, the UK, all of them should know that we are in a democratic world. So therefore, everybody can be themselves. We are blacks, and so we manage our own black affairs. That's all I can say.
And the Chinese, then we Ghanaians, we see that where we are now, we are in one cause. We don't want John Dramani Mahama to become like what Ouattara is doing. If he's an ECOWAS, he should let us see that he's an ECOWAS. If he is in AES, he should let us know. Because Ghana, we are at risk now. We are border with Togo, Burkina, Mali, and Cote d'Ivoire. So if Cote d'Ivoire is giving chance to the white people, what is going to happen in Ghana? We should not sleep. Ghana, we should not sleep. If in a language, you say, "Oko to say Abuani Suunia so," men can't say also free so, but can't say also free so because they are Burkina for AFS, Ghana. A few days, Donald Trump and the Western people, they say Ghana have a free place for them to become a war. And when Donald Trump is telling people, Americans to go to... Thank you.
I want to ask African presidents, where are you people? Where are you people when Russians are supporting our own? Where are you people? Selfish people, where are you? All the presidents in Africa, where are you? We need you now. If you are for Africa indeed, then this is the time for you to rise. Where are you when Russians are supporting us? Where are you when other countries are supporting our own? This is the time for you to wake up and support us. If not, we will support our own. This is the time. We will not allow you. We will fight till the last blood of our veins. Rise up, Africa. Rise up, Africa.
Yes, it's a sign of we being tired. We're so tired of their corrupt rules in Africa, you know, and we don't need any of DS in our land again. I mean, the totality of Africa. That being the reason why we burnt it. Yes. Our ancestors are talking now. They are talking through us. They are our DNA. And we felt what they felt in those days. And these people are the same people who came and lied to our own brothers and sisters to assassinate ourselves. And they kept on doing that. This is a sign to show that we no more stand for that. We are rising and we are risen and we'll fight to the end.
Bold and free. Bold and free, 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 Africa, Africa for Africa, Africa for Africa, Africa for Africans, women abroad, Africa for Africans. No black foreigner in Africa. Africa for Africans. Africa must control our resources. We Africans have to own and control our resources. We Africans have to be independent right now. No more wishy-washy independence. We don't want no fucking seat. No more wishy-washy independence. We don't want no fucking seat. No. We don't want no fucking seat. We have to own our resources. Yes. Our gold, our oil, everything have to control by us. We don't want no fucking Trump over there. No more 2% of our oil. No. No more to 1% of our gold. He's a fucking man, stupid man. You idiot. 1% of our lithium. No. Africa have to own 100% of our resources. Africa for Africans. Home and abroad. No black foreigner in Africa.
So, guys, we are still here at the place.
Come on, your brothers for Jamaica. They're Bosu. You are a black man.
It means so much to us. We're leaving a legacy for our children and our children's children. One people, one Africa. We're all united. It's no more separated. We can see our eyes are open now. The youth are waking up, which is brilliant. So we will have one. Of Africa is waking all the other presidents on the African continent. He's doing so well. He's doing fantastic. We're 100%, 2,000% behind him. Africa for the Africans, we're united.
So as from Jamaica coming to Ghana, being part of this amazing event, what does it mean to the Jamaicans out there? What do you think it will help?
Oh, I mean, already we can see Jamaicans, not only Jamaicans, Caribbeans, not only Caribbeans, but all the diaspora worldwide are waking up. Their blinkers are off. They can see. We know what's going on. No more will the West bully us. No more will the West bully us. We are one people. We are united. One Africa will rise again.
Thank you.
We have to rise. This is our time. Yes, we've had enough. Enough is enough, and this is our time. So all I'm saying, take your hands and clear off our brother.
Wagwan.
Medaya.
You understand? So for you to understand that he's in Jamaica, we have to say Wagwan, Medaya. You understand? Thank you so much for joining Epic. All right. Selassie
Rastafari.
Yeah. What does it? What does it mean to you today?
Oh, liberation. It means peace. It means love. It means integrity. It means us defending our destiny and our homeland. As I say in Burkina Faso, homeland or death. That is why we are here. We want to send a message to Ibrahim sure that there's a large Jamaican community here and Rastafari community, and we are ready to come to Burkina Faso to defend them with our lives. You understand? So that's the message I want to send right now, that unity is important. All the different groups and organizations and tribes must come together and defend Ibrahim Traoré, Rastafari.
Wow. What does it mean to you, like in terms of bridging the gap between ourselves together to Africans who do not even understand that this mission or this movement is a movement of we understanding and building Africa together?
Okay. What it means to me is that what Kwame Nkrumah spoke of all along in terms of the unification of Africa, to break down all the borders and to do away with this little tribalism and so on that is on the continent. It means that Ibrahim Traore have given us that opportunity to let us aware that he's ready to go all the way and he's putting his lives on the line for us, and we are ready to go all the way with him to unify Africa and to ensure that Africa's integrity and sovereignty is upheld.
Wow, that is so amazing. Your message?
Yes, that's my message. My message is that we're going to plan a major one and we're calling the whole Ghana to come out and support it. And we're going to let them see where power lies. That the people in power is not as powerful as the people out of power. Wow. Rastafari.
That's deep.
Yes, I.
All right, thank you. All right, so let's go.
This is not only to support Captain Ibrahim Traore. This is not only to support our captain. It's also a way to support all African leaders. Because if we can protest to support Captain Ibrahim Traore, remember we can protest to support him as well. And this one is going to all African youth across the continent. The waking up is now. This is not a time of searching for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah where we don't have the media we can use. This is not a time of Patrice Lumumba where they assassinate him, we don't have the media. This is not a time of Thomas Sankara, 1987, where they assassinate him, the youth were sleeping. This time around, Captain Ibrahim Traore have the youth of Africa to support him, and we are ever ready to sacrifice ourselves to support a good leader in the continent of Africa. Any leader who do good work, we are ever ready to support him. I will plead and say to the President of the Republic of Ghana, we salute him so much. The whole of West Africa, he's the only president that is standing for Captain Ibrahim Traore. We are permitting him on the 25th that he should grant us that permission so we can go on the street and protest for Captain Ibrahim Traore, also to protect and support our president. Listen, if they assassinate Captain Ibrahim Traore, what they are telling you is that your country cannot develop. If Captain Ibrahim Traore is developing Burkina Faso and they are threatening him, what they are telling John Dramani Mahama is that you cannot develop your country. And with the youth of the Ghana country, we are ever ready to support our president to do a good work for the future. The time is now to wake up for the continent, and this is not the time to sleep. Every youth must wake up for the development of Africa. We salute Captain Ibrahim Traore, and we will ever support him to the time we win the battle. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We appreciate the Almighty God protect us and guide us. All right, so let's.
Russia seems to be a very tell that man that you are not using your wealth for the Nigerian people, for the Burkina Faso people. So, most importantly, I will just state this here again. This message is so important that I think I will have to be repeating it anytime the camera is on me. We all have young people here. This solidarity work, this demonstration that we are doing is good. It's good for the struggle, but the struggle must not end in the streets. The struggle, we must take it to political offices. We must stand as youths of Africa to take political power here in Ghana, here in Nigeria, all over Africa. That is the only way we can truly support Ibrahim Traore. We are here today now. We have made our noise. We have bagba. We have gbogbo. As we used to say it in Nigeria, we have done that, then we go back home. The people with power, the Western imperialists, they will continue plotting, and anything they want to do to Ibrahim Traore will be done. And you, my brother, we cannot do anything about it, because why? We do not have political power to declare any state of this thing on those Western imperialists, to say we do not want to work with them anymore. So please, as young people, Nkrumah was young, Sankara was young, all the leaders, Patrice Lumumba, they were all young people when they started vying for political office. We must take our noise from the street to the political office. I want to see young people, young Pan-Africanists, young people who understand the concept of neo-colonialism, the young people who understand that Africa needs to be free in political office. I want to see them representing us in the MP, in the parliament. I want to see them as governors, as this thing in Nigeria. That's the only way we can do it. Whatever we are doing now is noise making. But what we really bring change to us in Africa is for young people who are mentally liberated to take political power. Yeah. So that's my call to action.
Wow, so let's call to action, and I really love what is really going on. Can we get 1 minute with you? Hey. So what is going on? What do you think about it?
We are here for Africa. Africa is the land of my birth. Africa is the land of my fathers. Africa is the land of my forefathers and my ancestors. And when we get to look into history, our civilization begins from Africa. And if people are talking about heaven and paradise, Africa is a paradise, because this is land rich of every resources. So, I mean, what are we talking about? Africa is the heaven that people are, the Christians, that heaven they are looking for up and down is Africa. So what are we employ each every youth, each every black man to do under the umbrella, I mean, or to do under the planet is, let's come together and unite. That is the message I'm just sending all around. So wherever you find yourself as a black man, either in Jamaica, either in Guyana, either in Barbados, either in America, UK, let's come together and unite as an African.
So a lot of people think that what we're doing is a waste of time. Do you think it's a waste of time? And what people think about is a waste of time. What message will you like to tell people who think it's a waste of time of what we are doing today?
I pity for such people saying what we are doing is waste of time. I mean, I pity for people saying what we are doing is a waste of time. Because if you can really figure it out that yes, I mean, your forefathers have paid their own, I mean, price. I mean, it is your forefathers that fought, I mean, for the liberation, for the freedom of this country that, I mean, you are living in now. Then you get to observe that yes, this is your time for you to do what? I mean, to stand and fight for your rights. Why should he say it's waste of time? Waste of time for what? You need to fight for whatever you know that is good for you. So we as Africans and as youth of Africans, we are fighting for the right of Africa. We don't want, I mean, the intervention of the Western world again. All what we want is for us to unite. Africa is capable to do what? I mean, to manage his or her own affairs. We are capable to manage our own affairs without any external, I mean, you know, or any foreign aid at all. So people saying that we are wasting our time is up to them. But as time goes on, we get to see who is wasting his or her time. So my message I'm sending out is we need to come together as African for us to unite.
What about the young Africans who are, want to join the Pan-African movement? Is it just a movement, or is it just a movement of bringing unity? Or what is the mindset of it? What message would you like to tell people about Pan-Africanism when they want to join Pan-Africanism?
I would say it's more than a movement issue. Once you know you are a black man, you need to know that you need to understand that yes, you are an African. So we shouldn't just label it that, I mean, it's a movement, because if it happens, if we're going to label it that it's just a movement, some people might be putting some negative mindset against it, that it might, we might be inclined to, I mean, a kind of political aspect or whatever. So it is a responsibility as an African, as a youth, for us to come together and unite. So it is more than a movement thing. We shouldn't just classify it as a movement talk, or as a movement issue. It is a responsibility. Once you see yourself as a black man, see yourself as a Pan-Africanist.
Wow, that is so amazing. Where can they find you?
You can find me somewhere in Africa here.
Yeah, your social media?
My social media, and on TikTok, I'm Executioner.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Executioner. Yeah.
Please go and follow him and show him some love, because he's putting Africa. Yeah, so I saw, they were burning the flag.
Okay.
And what is the motive of burning the flag?
The motive of burning the flag is to let them know that, yes, we don't need them anymore. They should leave us alone. We are capable of managing our own affairs. They should leave us. We don't need them no more. Because they've classified us to be, to be poor and different kind of, molestation. They have molested us. So for them to know that we are free and we are, we have, we have our own freedom and we are liberated from them now. We have to burn the flag for them to know that we don't need them no more. So burning the flag means we are now liberated and we are ready to do what? To unite. So that's the brain behind burning the flag. So we are liberated now and we are now united. We don't need them anymore again. So that's the motive behind burning the flag.
Thank you.
Well, we are here to, stand in solidarity with Captain Ibrahim Traoré, and I believe African unity. That's very important. We are pushing the message, the concept of African unity, that we must rise up. So it's like African uprising, that we must rise up, stand as one, and defend ourselves in this continent of Africa. That we must start developing the ideology of Pan-Africanism as a people, especially young people. The message always goes out to young people because there is no way it can be done without the young people, the young, vibrant people that can, move, walk, think digitally, follow the thinking of this age. We are the people that can make it happen. So that's why we are here. We are basically here to, organize, stand in solidarity and demonstrate for the liberation of Africa.
Do you regret being here?
Why would I regret being here? I'm regretting that we are almost rounding up here, that we are not spending enough time here, and we did not go to the US Embassy, we did not go to the French Embassy, we only came to the Burkina Faso Embassy. So that's my only regret.
Wow. So what do you wish?
Well, first of all, I wish there were more people here.
Okay.
That's always a problem. It's only the numbers that can send proper message to our oppressors. Our Western oppressors, our local oppressors. Let me tell you, many Ghanaian politicians, they are not happy with what is going on. That some sections of Ghanaian youth are rising up to stand in solidarity with Traoré.
Wow, really?
Of course, that's a fact. They are establishment politicians. And establishment politicians hate the idea of revolution, the idea of liberation, that you are giving free education to these people. People will start questioning the Ghanaian politician very soon, that why is Ibrahim Traoré giving free education, free health care, doing road infrastructure, and you people cannot do this?
No, but let me say this. Ghanaians is different. We're talking about, Burkina Faso right now. Yeah. And there are a lot of Ghanaians who are here to support. You understand? So there is no comparison between who is doing this or doing that. You understand? So we are talking about African unity. You understand? There are some certain things that we feel like, there is no competition here. You understand? But we are so happy that the reason why we are here is that we are so happy that a president can boldly to make sure that the country, keeps on going with no other, Western helps and other stuff. You understand? That is what we also wish for any African country. You understand? But we are not saying that, because of this or because of that. We are here for unity. We are here for one love. We are here to
unity of the people, not the unity of politicians.
That is it.
As for the people, we are on the same table.
Yes.
The people of Ghanaians, most of them, my brother, don't you know that you deserve free education, that you deserve free health care, that if you are feeling
everywhere.
If you deserve that, then you cannot tell me not to compare what is going on in Burkina Faso with what is going on in Ghana and what is going on in Nigeria. I have been relating everything because I know this is what
But we have free education.
Free education.
Okay. It will come.
The education that we have, is it really free?
It will come.
Is it really? Are we not paying examination fees? Are we not buying our school uniforms? Are we not buying books? Are we not paying? So are we not feeding ourselves?
We are feeding.
So it's not really free.
It's not free. So what do we want?
Well, basically what we want. And
let's see. So what do we want?
What we want here is the total liberation of Africa. That is the non-negotiable desire of all Africans that have liberated their mind, because we understand that Africa must be free. There is this system of neo-colonialism that is going on, which is a passage from colonial era to the black people colonizing us for our Western imperialists, you know. Like in the case of Burkina Faso now, it's the French that is holding Burkina Faso for ransom since how many years that they said they got their independence. Yeah. Are we really independent? That is the question. Where we still have IMF and World Bank prescribing anti-people policies to us. There was a time in Nigeria that IMF and World Bank was telling the Nigeria government that they have too much universities, that they should reduce the amount of university they have in Nigeria to about 5, just 5 universities, but it was resisted. And up from that time that IMF and World Bank reduce it, don't add more. Why? Because education is so important that they know that if our people are properly educated, we understand our people in their large majority at least can read properly, can, you know, speak properly, they will start reading and they will start learning things that will further their struggle for liberation. Look at the numbers of people here. We were not up to 2,000. That is because the large majority of people do not even understand that we are in chains, that we need liberation.
Voice out, everything, okay?
On est là aujourd'hui pour soutenir le président Ibrahim Traoré avec l'AES, la patrie où la mort nous vaincrons. Personne ne peut nous dire l'Afrique. L'Afrique c'est pour nous. Il y a des questions, l'Afrique c'est pour nous, il n'y a pas de questions. Je demande à tous les compatriotes africains, burkinabés, maliens, nigériens, ghanéens, là où tu n'importe où que tu es, on est là pour Ibrahim Traoré et toute l'Afrique en général. L'impérialisme à bas. On est là pour supporter notre président Ibrahim Traoré. Venez tous nous supporter avec Ibrahim Traoré. L'Afrique serait bénie. L'Afrique est bénie depuis des années. Mais à cause des Blancs, les Américains, les Européens, avec Emmanuel Macron, il veut que nous détruisons tous. Mais arrêtons-nous. Enough is enough. Aidez-nous pour que nous puissions supporter Ibrahim Traoré. La patrie ou la mort nous vaincrons. Ici on est au Ghana, à Accra, on supporte la révolution du Burkina Faso. Merci.
Merci beaucoup. You say something? Will you say something? We will do it together. Okay. One love. You say what?
I say one love. It be one love. We are to one love to Africa.
One love Africa. One love.
I love Africa.
I'm always thinking you must hate that because you want Africa.